Hey everybody, welcome to the top of the stream. For all the people that are tuning in immediately, thank you so very much for tuning out. Tuning in, whatever it is, right? Alright, so what should I do? A quick little recap of what's going on. We have tried to thwart the swarm here. Now, one thing I wanted to mention to all of you is I did reprice some of the events. Oh, Dovenart, thanks for the resub. So I repriced some of the events, and that means that it should be cheaper to make more zombies. Yes, scary, but I figured I owed it to all of you. By some other requests, there was also a request for some additional raids, so Sapper Raids are now a thing. Sieges are a little bit more expensive, but still just as dangerous. And the Fire in the Mountain has been put out, but is still full of corpses. Let me start rolling. So I guess we have to decide sort of what the goals should be. At this point, we have secured a reasonable amount of food. We have a fairly productive farm here. We're going to start to make some cloth. Actually, one thing I don't know, which is sort of funny, I have no idea the defensive properties of zombie leather. So they are decent cold and heat, pretty bad blunt, okay sharp. I think zombies probably bite a lot, and that's probably what gets us infected. So compared to cloth, it's inferior, actually pretty much in every way to cloth. So zombie leather sucks, I guess, is really what I should say. Cheese, thanks for dropping a bunch of gifts to the community. To all these, oh, Rad Twitchbot got a sub. That's unfortunate. But, other than that, yeah. I could make a zombie outfit. My real worry about making a zombie outfit is really not being able to differentiate from friend and foe. Crab sending some steel down to us. The real worry, of course, is if we look like a zombie, I might just dismiss us as a zombie, because as you can see here, a lot of these zombies are pretty green. So the more green I start to wear, the more likely it is that I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm, you know, I could confuse myself as a zombie. I don't know. Maybe it won't happen, but I do have worries. One thing I want to do is maybe steel up the floor, just concrete this up. It's ugly, but it will allow us to move around. It's hard to move around in the farm because of all of the hydroponic basins. You know, there's not a lot of wiggle room for moving around, but it's already going to build up some filth, so might as well. Uptime is now a new command. Twitchy, the Twitch user, finding out. I figured I should program that in because so many people typed that during the streams that it didn't really make sense not to have it as a real command. Oh, I'm missing a wood door, aren't I? I'm missing wood, actually. So we have a lot of guys up here at this airlock, the northern airlock. But at the moment, I would say that most of these turrets are ready to go. So there's not a lot of good reasons, unless you all tell me otherwise, that I shouldn't just lure them southbound. It's actually pretty easy to lure them. Oh, and immediately we're getting some sort of event. Rare Thrumbos, which could backfire beautifully. Man in Black, which is an event where someone that looks like Happy Pants here shows up and tries to help us. And then a meteorite, which is, you know, some sort of material falling from the sky. So you all can go ahead and vote. Kibble coming down from James. Food for me to eat when the zombies are about to get you. Basically, he's looking for karma. I understand. The karma swings in this series, if you're curious, is between 80 and 120. So sending me difficult things actually doesn't punish you all that much, because I thought it shouldn't. So right now I'm researching mortars, which I think are pretty important, but I really am going to want to get some tree sowing or the ability to claim more territory for trees. RDD asking, would a full zombie outfit disguise me? No, it's not like Walking Dead. They just don't care. Alright, let's go ahead and use the wood that was just gifted. Nugget, Mr. Nugget. Let's get that wood built into a sandstone billiards table. Yeah, I guess sandstone is really the only material I have in abundance. And Cookie Bunny hooking me up with a whole lot of wood. This is really, really good. Wooden doors is some of my favorite because they open so dang fast. So yes, that would be good. This door probably ought to become uranium auto door as well sometime in the future, just so that it can whip open and closed at a whim. In fact, I will break it down now. Now, everybody here, I think, is restricted to the stay home zone. Yeah, they are. But that does allow them to break this down. All right, so I have a man in black. The trick here is to get him home. So let's take a look at him. He shoots, he melees, he's incapable of everything. He's capable, I should say, of everything. He has some bad traits, but that could be fixed. One thing I'm going to do with him is to micromanage him. So he was Holmes, the Quack man in black. I like it. I'm having him caravan because there's a lot of meals here and shells and components that I might as well scoop up while I try to get him home. Now, most of the zombies were at the north. Ooh, actually, you know what? Let's try to get him a mortar. He is not assigned to... He's not assigned to construction, so I'm going to have to fix that. So the way that we raffle off pawns in this is any new character that is introduced... whatever happened to that? Yeah, we also have a prisoner. Any new character that is introduced, it will be raffled off after I give warning. Basically, if you've been active, meaning have typed at all, I believe that is what active means, in the last 15 minutes, you are eligible if you are a subscriber. Alright, so here's the challenge. The challenge, of course, is he's hauling a mortar, which means I can't really tell him to maneuver. So if I see zombies that are in his path, I'm going to have him ditch it. T-Sang, I think you're right. Nearly everybody is a sub at this point. And in fact, I might violate my own rules, given how generous you've been with the gifts. And when Muhammad Haikal gets recruited, just gift him to you. It seems fitting, as I did something similar with Cheese here, for being so generous in another stream. Rules can be bent. Alright, looks like Holmes is going to be able to make it all the way down with this mortar. And he also keistered a few shells, because, you know, that's what we do. Alright, I don't really know where I want this mortar. The issue is, of course, I have to store the shells somewhere, and that could be challenging. So I think I'm going to put the mortar here, and I can keep the shells somewhere away from power so they don't go kaplamo. So, at this point... Oh, Twitchy! Gifting even more subs. So, Holmes here. Let's remove you from Caravan. Put you to stay home. I gotta remind myself what this Area 1 is. Was this in the tunnel? Or yeah, that was in the tunnel. When we had to do emergency medical stuff down there. Alright, so let's go raffle this first one off. This volatile, jealous man in black. And, here we go. Wow. You get gifted and then immediately get it assigned. I don't usually see that, but, you know. I have no idea what to call you. That would be the only issue here. Is, VTech Pones? I'm gonna call you, VTech. There we go. If you want to be renamed in any way, just let me know, Mr. VTech. If you're curious, some of the commands that are set up on the website, like changing traits and the like, the syntax might be incorrect because I'm actually not all that familiar with the syntax, as I'm never in your shoes. Like, I play, I don't actually mess with the traits. But you can always ask in the subscriber room. I'm sure they know the syntax, and really what I need to do is stop being lazy and correct it. Yeah. Alright, so there is no power near my chem fuel. We did have that funny event where we potted in a prisoner and it set off a chain reaction, which is why some of the stuff like this power claw and this prosthetic leg are damaged. Fortunately for me, oh wow, that psychic foil helmet is just about gone. But I was going to say, fortunately for me, damaged stuff doesn't really matter for bionic parts. Once you install it, it's fine. Alright, we got a little bit of a prison break for the person I wanted to gift to generously. Let's see here. We've got Alice, who's not too far away, that can break up the prison break. Now the thing is, oh, you know what? I need to... This door probably needs to go closed. He's prison breaking because that door's probably open. The more doors I put between... the more doors I put between a prisoner and the outside world, the more sort of protected he is. Alright, Damien... Ugh. Damien got a toe punched off. That's no good. And Alice is going to go capture. Uranium coming down from Malthus. And we will have to patch you up pronto. Yeah, you really got beat up. I always find it, I always giggle at the assignments that I have for my guys here, which is essentially... wait, what was Lucy, Damien? I don't know why the drugs were assigned the way they were. Oh, right, he has a psychic tolerance. He has a psychic addiction. That's what we were going on. Okay, yeah, I remember now. Only Lucy. I think he's going to probably feed that addiction. My guess is, actually, Damien's going to need to be arrested and sort of dried out as it is. Not a good thing, but something I'll probably end up needing to do. Nugget is still working on that table here. I'm going to let him take a break and give him food and maybe take wake up. I have a lot of wake up, so I might as well. And get him back to making our rec item. I could, of course, set up a... poker table, but I just haven't gotten around to that yet. Now, another thing, Blazing Ion in comments mentioned that I really should find a more effective way of discarding corpses, as this was a very slow way of doing it. Oh, look at this. They are at my door now. Alright, here we go. I'm going to power these on and clear these zombies out. So I'm taking a look around the base to see if there's an obvious area. Here would not be a terrible area to discard corpses, but it's not perfect. Honestly, where I put my mortar would be ideal, given that it is also near the front door, meaning that I probably need to move this mortar. Maybe I'll put, but that mortar is so close to all of the cables. That's not going to be good or healthy for anyone. Put it up here. The issue is, I basically have to store the shells somewhere where they won't be tripped by short circuits. Because if they're tripped by short circuits, I basically set off a bomb in my own base. So I'm going to set the mortar here and put 2 shelves for the mortars there. We have a transport pod crash of T-Sang sending up north for Tony, the surgeon. Wow, that is someone I am... very familiar with. This is actually a pretty easy person to rescue because she fell well within our borders. And we will go rescue her, I suppose. Witsy, you little pyro. Let's go capture Tony. Tony is the same pawn that showed up in my my ToonWorld series, funny enough. Beer coming down from King Zomber. Crack a cold one with the boys, he says. And then traits coming. Removal of no drugs for Seraphin. So Seraphin wants the mood-modifying drugs. That's good, because you're already set on social drugs. Tadpole's the only one that's now a teetotaler. And then I'll watch Damien, see how much he feeds his own addiction. It's possible that we'll need to restrict him. Now, the only issue, of course, with brawlers is I don't know how viable it is to have a brawler in a zombie series. Like, they just might die. I guess we'll see. But I don't want Tony laying on a crummy bed, so Nugget, I'm sorry. You've been crafting forever, but here you go, doing it some more. Tony only has bruises here. We're going to recruit her and recruit Muhammad Haikal. And we have a bunch of trait changes here, so let me catch up. A Psychic Foil Helmet to replace the one that's only 5% from RDD. Tadpole is Sanguine now, and is not a Teetotaler. Alright, perfect. We've got our turrets firing up, which means we've got company. I'm actually relatively... Wow. Jesus. I should probably man the mortar. What do you mean, no path? Oh, someone's already moving it. Good. Alright. That'll work. Alright, so here's a... I guess it's a normal quality bed for Tony. And I kind of want to mortar those guys, because they are just sitting there, waiting to be shot. Now, ideally, I would get into a situation where I'd be able to cut down some of these trees, because I'm really low on wood, and don't have tree sowing yet. And I don't know, maybe I still need mortar tech, but just for the shells, but yeah. Where are you, Nugget? You're building the flooring in here. And you're done. Oh, that looks like actually a pretty nice little hydroponic farm. I gotta say, it could be a lot worse. Alright, Mr. Nugget, let's finish off the other one. These shelves are going to be for mortar shells. So that would be manufactured mortar shells. And I'm not gonna tell them what kind. If I have mortar shells, I'll stick them there. Twitchy the Twitch user dropping me some wood. Oops, I just clicked something off. A bunch of wood. So Twitchy, Crab, and Malthus all sending wood. Wood is a building material I particularly like. It's really good for the freezer, for sure. Now we're using up the last of... Ooh, Masterwork Shelf. That's almost like a problem. We're using up the last of our meat, so we're not going to have a whole lot of fine meals coming up, unless I can get out there and start really murdering, I suppose. Let's get a uranium door built ASAP. We don't want to have a wide open area between us and the zombies. And then another thing I wanted to do is a new zone. So I really wish you could clone an old zone, but let's do a stay close like we used to have. And stay close is going to be sort of like stay home, but slightly larger, allowing them a little bit more movement around the map. I'll read that increased skill in just a moment. And this will allow me to venture out, cut some trees when I think it's safe. And I'm going to slightly rely on you guys. So if you see that I've left someone on stay close and they shouldn't be, just holler at me so that I can re-restrict them, because I'm sure you guys have noticed when I don't adhere closely to the zone restrictions, I lose people really quickly. So we got an increased skill, Seraphim, boosting the cooking skill, and packaged survival meals to help with food needs. I do have a really nice amount of survival meals now, which we should absolutely forbid in here. There's no need to put packaged survival meals in a freezer. That's just dumb. Actually, that's also true of chocolate. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put chocolate next to the tea here and get rid of this chocolate from the kitchen. It also doesn't need a refrigerating rating. Here's a question. Do you guys like frozen chocolate or not? Or refrigerated chocolate? Some people absolutely loathe when chocolate's frozen. Some people don't. I'm sort of curious. Alright, so Damien is in withdrawal. So I think he's adhering to the drug policies. But we'll see if he tries to drink some tea or whatever. He's probably starting social fights because he's so... he's coming down, you know. Withdrawal syndromes and all. Jeffrey sending some more kibble. I would really like to get some pets. However, trying to keep the pets alive are pretty challenging. So here we do have some shells. Let's do a set force target. I really don't want to blow up my own walls, so I'm going to play it a little safe. We do have backup walls. There's 2 layers of walls, but I would say Witsy probably wants to blow things up, being the pyromaniac that he is. Proto sending some uranium. JD saying frozen dark chocolate covered almonds. Yeah, I think when I was a kid, once a year I had a grandmother that would send a big tub of like luxurious almonds, you know, chocolate covered almonds to us like around every Christmas, and it's something I definitely look forward to for sure. Right, here we go. Some shelling going on. And, Witsy, your accuracy is, much to be desired. You just... Let's just hold fire here and go repair that wall we totally shredded. So the stay home zone actually allows to repair this stuff, but it's not in home zone. Okay. Let me... That was like a direct hit on my walls. Come on, man. I suppose that's true. Just because you're a pyromaniac doesn't mean you're any good at using, you know, explosives. But yeah, that was laughably bad. I could definitely do... Well, I guess we killed 2 alpaca. I could definitely set it up so that we use incendiary rounds. That would be probably superior. Witsy, you could back off of that. And that way we kill zombies, but we don't destroy walls. We might set some forest fires, and I'm not super excited about having massive amounts of forest fires. Hendrik saying that this looks a bit like Jerusalem in World War Z. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Now there is a little bit of a buildup of zombies at the southern border. I'm really curious why all of the ones up here haven't gone south, given the amount of noise I am constantly making down here with the turrets and whatnot. But whatever, if they're stubborn, that's fine. God, this worries me so much to have, like, a very thin wall between me and mass amounts of enemies. So... Dignus sent more wood. Zangspur sent zombies. So I did up the... Oh, wow. See, here's my point. Zangspur just sent me 22 zombies. Now, I don't know what your wager was, but I did make it a lot easier to send a lot more zombies for less coin. Trying to balance it out a little bit. It was a 1K wager? Yeah, so 22 zombies for a 1K wager. And that was a zombie horde or a pack. Either way, it's a pretty sizable amount. So it doesn't take a lot to ruin my day, is I guess what I'm saying. Nimble for Tadpole. Alright. We're still trying to research mortar tech, and then once we have the mortar tech, ooh, I have trade consoles, don't I? I really ought to make one of these. So I was going to repurpose the zombie corpse zone. I'll put it here. Actually, not there. I'm going to put it in such a way that we don't have to walk over any burning corpses to burn additional corpses. In fact, I could use the tunnel. The tunnel would be a pretty... Well, that might be too far to walk. Whoa! Vomorik's dropping a ton of beer. Like 330 racks worth. That's pretty cool. And I just clicked off someone else's. Chocolate coming from Melly. Ah, Melly, the god of chocolate, shows up to a zombie stream. I love it. So for the restrictions, I'm going to set everyone on stay close. That allows them a little bit more wiggle room. Oh, but never mind. I immediately regret that. We have a bunch of zombies coming south. Some of them peeled off from the walls here. So incendiary shells. Let's go and make incendiaries and high explosives until I have 10. We're going to make them with Casey. And we will drop them on the floor when we're done, which is not particularly safe. Actually, let's just take them to temp crafting. I'm just going to have to enable the temp crafting zone to allow for shells. Oh, some meat is rotting. I don't like that. But I guess there's plenty of zombie meat. You are really, really hurt. She even has a shattered nose and a stabbed arm. Not really in great health. Let me read some of these others. Twitchy sending me Wake Up. That seems pretty fitting for someone named Twitchy. And I have a lot of idle people. Like, a ton of idle people. So it'd be really, really good to... Well, let's take all these idlers. Maybe not Witsy, because he's got a gun that goes kablamo. And send them to support the turrets down here. Cheese, you're going to really need, like, a better weapon. I think even a poor pump shotty, or a combat shotty, is going to be a lot better than a sniper rifle. Sniper rifles are great, but I'm not really needing sniping right now. Now, there's the other possibility of popping up over here. Now, I really wish this tunnel was a little bit wider so that I wasn't all choked on top of one another. Alright, they're coming. Nugget, time to back up. I'm gonna leave that door open so I can shoot a little bit more freely. Alice, hello. Witsy, Witsy, I'm gonna need to give you another job. The problem is the weapon you have really doesn't make for good soldier work, as it would just as easily mess me up. Oh, right when I told Witsy to okay, well, oh well. So for now, it looks like this zone is a little clear of stuff, right? So I'm going to allow all. I'm going to extend the stay close zone out to these trees, hoping that we harvest some trees. Now, there is a boar here, I guess. Who's got Vredog? And Nugget and Zero. You're going to go deal with this boar, so it can't just nibble on us and cause us harm. Jalumba sending... how many zombies did you just send? Jalumba sending me 48 zombies. Now, the only other issue is... Oh, no, maybe these two merged. I think they merged. The only other issue is, of course... There is the situation... Ooh, manhunter pack of elk. That's a bunch of elk, too. The game will start to lag once I have too many entities, too many people. So I have to be very careful of not sort of entering a situation where I just have too many things happening. Bane sending zombie cats. That's dark. I love it. I do believe that there is a zombie max in the mod. I just don't know if that zombie max is respected in relation to TwitchToolkit. There's supposed to be it only goes up to maybe, I forget what the number is. I guess I set it myself. Let's see. Options, mod settings, Zombiefied. Oh, this is a soft cap. Soft cap is not hard cap. Soft cap is like, the Storyteller won't send me anymore, but that's about it. So I guess there is no zombie max. Joko sending some wood, trying to figure out what all that was about. All these elk are just basically self-immolating. Bad temperature. Oh yeah, wow, it is really hot in this crafting room. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do something about that, aren't I? Nugget, let's have you go work on that. Alright, so all those elk are going to come back and turn into zombies, like they do. And while I have people out here, I really should keep a watchful eye on this group out here. Soft cap is not a hard cap is going to become, what, a meme now? I understand the difference. So 77 soft cap. I thought there was a hard cap setting somewhere, but I must be mistaken. Alright, how are you doing? It doesn't look like you are feeding your own addiction, which is great. Oh, we've got some unfriendlies. So I'm gonna have Tadpole close this door. I'm just gonna forbid it. Oh yeah, this is the new swarm that just got summoned in. Now these turrets don't have a lot, some of them don't have a lot of barrel durability. Zombies that have armor don't have armor. So here's the thing, in a save file, when you have a pawn, the pawn has a ton of information. It has all of the bios, armor, resistances, all that stuff. If these zombies actually had physical armor, it would create a cripplingly large save file, which would crash the game. So if you take a look, this zombie that looks like he has power armor is no better armored, if you look here, than anyone else. They're all the same regardless of the way they look. So you can't strip zombies or anything. I'm going to turn these off because I'm going to save my resources. And then Cheese mentioning I should change the zone. So the stay home doesn't allow them out past that door. Doesn't allow them out, like, at all, in fact. And, what I'm going to do for the stay home is even clear the edges, excuse me, the edges of these walls. Because when you have the walls covered, they could try to repair it from the other side, which would be pretty dangerous, I would say. And then I'm going to catch up on the events that you all just sent. There we go. So the stay home zone is now very safe. So zombies from Night Divinity, Jalumba, I read that, and Karanik sending the elk, wood, and okay, I guess it's just these light void zombies, and they're coming in as well. If I get a full head count going into numbers into enemies, we've got 205 zombies. Once a pawn turns into a zombie, they lose everything. They lose, VTech, you don't have a bed, do you? They lose everything about themselves. They no longer have sort of any identity, which is sad, but yeah, it's just the way it's going to work. Alright, Mr. Nugget, would you be able to crank out one bed? I think I should probably stop using zombie leather for everything. Now that I realize how absolutely terrible it is as a material, which I think is by design. You know, if it was a decent material, it would be pretty OP. All my cowboy hats have been zombies. Crimson Rust, thanks for the resub. And for tuning in super early. I saw you were like the first one to comment. So, forget the zombie leather. And in this bench, we will clear it entirely. What other materials I have? I guess... Oh, you know what I could do? I could do a critically important stockpile of steel. If I could find... Where is steel? It would be raw resources. And that allows me to make shells. Components coming down from power music. I have stone disabled because it doesn't really make sense for an orbital station to send down stone, despite your numerous requests for it. It's probably not going to happen. Also, it makes it too easy. A lot of the choices that I have in terms of the gifts that are allowable to be sent are balancing choices. So if I allowed for guns, for instance, it would be really, really easy to get everyone armed up with very little effort, which is why I don't have any guns enabled. And that's also true of stone. I need to be able to do some... I have to be able to do some of the work myself. If I have everything gifted to me, then it's no longer challenging at all. Alright, so ideally I would want to have some chem fuel near this bench, but I would need to put it somewhere safe. We got Tornado sending another prisoner. He came from the sky and broke my bed. I don't know how I feel about that. Where did he go? Oh, he's still in the pod. Wow. That took a long time popping out of that pod. Alright. He is a good constructor. Is, I guess, the best thing I can say about him. So, what I will do is build a copy of the steel bed. I'm going to build an end table. I'll probably make this out of steel too. And that prison is getting pretty full. Pretty good constructor. Yeah, he doesn't... No combat to speak of, but really good stats otherwise. Alright, so let's take a look at the power grid here. Oh, I could store chem fuel up here. No problem at all. There is no power running through this area whatsoever. So, name is already in use. So let's go copy settings, copy the name, kill that zone, paste the settings, and paste the name. Another thing I'm going to want to do is to move the biorefinery eventually. I guess it really doesn't matter that much, but when we do this, let's just drop it on the floor and then someone will take it. Alright, someone who is a warden ought to move the new guy. But let me fix some of these queues. Alright, there we go. So the quack here, you're just going to be another shooter for now. You creepy breathing volatile dude. That's kind of unfortunate. Anyone, yeah, manning the mortars would be a totally valid thing for a pawn like that to do. Manning the mortars, unfortunately, shooting skill isn't involved whatsoever, which I'm a little bummed about, right? You know, I would really like for shooting skill to be a factor in manning a mortar. But it's kind of a meme of mine that, like, I hate mortars because I don't really use them very often. Think about it this way. The first mortar shot I shot blasted my own walls to smithereens. It's like, alright, I get it. Like, it sucks. Alright, so let's extract the shell here. Allow incendiaries only for this next volley, and get going. Crimson Rust, thanks for all the bits. No message attached, just a whole lot of bits. Little bits. So for now, I feel pretty secure in the fact that I have 15k rice and potatoes, or rice and corn rather, which is why I'm making a whole lot of cotton plants. But I should probably also focus on something economical. Now, it's pretty inconceivable to me that I would be able to do a trade run. But if I had pods, maybe it would be. Cheese, dropping a whole bunch of additional gift subs to all of you guys. You're going to hear the... I really need to change the sound effect. Because it sounds like I'm drafting a whole bunch of people. But I was lazy and just found sound effects. Yes, that would be me. Captain Lazy. But yeah, that's awesome, you guys. So, a little update about the whole Twitch partner. I have reapplied and should hear back soonish. We'll see. Alright, so now we have the mortar loaded. Definitely going to give Witsy another shot at this. Because I'm not going to hold one bad mortar shot against him. Let's not hold fire. That was a very nice mortar shot, and it really attracted them to the walls here. I'm going to do another mortar shot. They all sound like very sad cats. Come on. Alright, that was a terrible one. Oh, and now it's raining. Really? Really? Come on now. Alright, Damien's having extreme break risk, but that's all because of psycho withdrawal. 60%'s not that bad. We'll get there. T-Sang dropping a whole bunch of additional gifts on everybody. I was wondering about that additional draft noise. So if you were a viewer, you're becoming a sub pretty quick. Alright, I'm just going to have hold fire and extract shell here. There's really no point in trying to shell them when it's raining, because it's not going to really work. So these guys got hurt, but not really significantly hurt. Another thing I could do is, T6 saying I'll get to 100% of my viewers as subs. Yeah. Alright, some warden needs to start to warden. What is going on with this, Nugget, I'm going to wake you up. What is going on with this tornado just sitting in my meadow barracks? Alright, there we go. We have a bed for him. It's even excellent, so let's move him over. And try to recruit you, too. I kind of forgot to do that. I probably have a ridiculously high sub to viewer ratio. In fact, Twitch probably looks at it and is like, wait a minute. Are these viewers bought and paid for? I hope they don't think that. But I could definitely see that they would. So we've got roughly 40 to the south. And probably the other 150 up here. You can only select about 60 at a time, or 80 at a time rather, and there's probably around 150 there. That's unhealthy. That is a bad amount of zombies. Alright, that means that I need to start to work out a plan to deal with them. Now, I was planning on trying to burn them, but clearly that plan is gone because it is no longer really safe to... I mean, I could try to shell them. Should I trust the shelling? Twitchy, thanks for the additional gift subs. Wow, you guys are really awesome today. I don't know how I'm going to celebrate. I'll celebrate with drinking some of Amorix's beer. In fact, is a party a event that is purchasable? Although a party would be bad for Damien, because he's right now he's sort of in rehab. Oh, his mother also died? Ugh. Yeah, he's having a bad day. A very bad day. More explosions. Alright, you guys say more explosions. I appreciate what you say. So, Witsy, third time's a charm, maybe? Let's hope. Let's go do your high explosive shells. Imagine if I had anti-grain. Oh, boy, that would be awesome. Let's let go of hold fire, and please don't hit my walls. There we go. I can't say it's a particularly efficient way of killing zombies. No, maybe it is. It's just not reliable, I should say. But I would love to be able to get, like, a giant volley of mortars. That would be really cool. Get, like, 10 mortars and have them all fire. I'm sure it would shred my walls. That was a phenomenal one. Luciferium coming down from Arctic, telling me to stay topped up. I love it. And then Plasteel. Unfortunately, it's on the wrong side of the walls here. But Plasteel from one of the newest subs. The second newest sub, I should say. Greetings from Germany. Sweet. Yeah, the weekend streams, I absolutely had Europe friendly stream times in mind, so that you guys would not be neglected. Alright, here's the thing. I think I'm going to actually end up building a roof here, and then illuminating it with a light, so that we move around faster at night. And cutting all the plants back, and eventually just filling it in. I was originally having the idea of maybe a zero filth base, but clearly that's not going to be a thing. Fire during the rain dance thing? What? Sorry, did I have the aneurysm, or did you? Uh-oh. These prisoners are slinging insults at one another. That doesn't make me feel good. We have very... Ooh, that didn't help at all. KSD getting an XP boost of crafting. That's a huge boost, too. You're still hurt. You're still wounded, but we're working on it. Unfortunately, you're missing a nose, and that's going to make it hard to find a viable suitor. Maybe when you're fully healed, I'll use a heal mix serum to give you your nose back. I got your nose. Alright, so I stopped shelling for now. I will continue shelling. I'm just hoping for the rain to go away. It is, I think, very economical to use incendiary shells, and very uneconomical to use anything else. That's sort of my quick and dirty assessment. Let's go ahead and mine some additional steel. If we're using all these shells, we might want the additional steel. And for the people to do the mining, it should be people that get full yield. Damien's close to full yield. Alice is full yield, and, well, we have a tunneler and a miner here, so. T-Sen saying, wonders if Twitch is like YouTube where comments benefit you due to viewer interaction. You know, I'm actually not even sure. Twitch keeps all of their algorithms pretty close to the vest. Which is their right. But basically, my first shot at partner went wrong because basically the requirements for making partner were pretty simple. It was stream for at least, what was it, 12 days a month, something like 30 hours a month, and average 75 viewers. And then I applied because I was averaging 75 viewers, and it turns out they meant 75 viewers for every stream, not just overall, which was definitely not the case for me. So then I had to sort of go back to the drawing board and come up with this series and Kenshi on the Rim in order to sort of fulfill their requirements, which is fine. I mean, you know, they can make whatever requirements they want. They're Twitch, after all, but it felt bad having worked towards a goal for a while and then just not getting it. But, yeah, that's life. So it looks to me like this cave goes all the way through. There's not Overhead Mountain through there. So at some point, probably now, I should just stop removing parts of the cave. More zombies coming in for Proto. For leaving my uranium just sitting around. Did I leave the uranium? I haven't really had use of uranium so far. Bio, thanks for the Prime sub. No, I haven't left it around. I have uranium doors all over the place. I would make uranium melee weapons, but I think that's probably super, super dangerous for me to do. Alright, so these walls are looking a little damaged. It's just not going to stop raining. I'm just going to have to rally the troops. So I think tomorrow morning I am going to... The Riders of Rohan here are going to go ride south and try to clear out the southern zombies. And then maybe even start running north. And clear them out. Traits purchase. Super immune. Moms don't get sick. I guess you are female. Yeah, you're a 42-year-old female. I hadn't realized that. Twitchy, thanks for gifting a sub to Hendrik. Hendrik is a long-time, like, PayPal supporter of mine. He's got representation on the credits. So how many zombies are we up to now? 179? I reduced the amount, but that's not a safe amount. Another thing I really ought to do is to work on this southern cave. This southern cave definitely bailed me out of a lot of bad situations. So I want to return back to this cave. So what I'm going to do is a stay close zone, and I'm going to include the stay close zone all the way, like everything down here. But another thing I'm going to do is supervise when anyone's down here, so that I don't, you know, have death or whatever. Someone sent a ship chunk. Nice. Thank you. And yeah, I'll wait till morning and we'll go crazy. We'll go ham on these zombies. Alice, wow, that's a huge XP boost. Intellectual boost. Yeah, that's like a full level that you got. Or even more. That's great. We're going to be able to get some of this research. Once the research tree fills up and we start to have more high-powered turrets, that will be phenomenal. Alright, let's change all these guys to stay close. Or really, actually, we just need Nugget. It's a construction job that I have, and if I just set one person to do it, I can keep an eye on them a little bit better. Now, it is missing a door down here, but if Nugget's quick, which he is one of the best constructors we've got, other than that prisoner, he should be able to make this before any of these zombies notice, and I'll run if I need to. I do plan on trying to reclaim his... Whoop, that zombie is definitely coming to hug me. And not the good kind of hug. The Game of Thrones killing the serpent kind of hug. Let's get away from that. It's too bad there's no way to, like, maybe melee can silently kill zombies. Not that I feel safe about meleeing, but I need to figure out a way to low-key silently dispatch zombies that get somewhere where they don't belong. But I did say that I wanted to do a big old purge here. A Rick Sanchez level purge on all the zombies that are around here. So let me get started. Ashborn Phoenix, I actually did try bows, and I think they do attract, you know, just as many zombies as anything else. So I think it's just like gunfire, like any fired weapon, my guess is it's set to. Actually, you know what? It's a pretty good, while they're busy down there, I could actually close up this tunnel or work towards it. Richter, the god of clubs, sending me ostriches that are zombies. They're probably pretty fast. And Psych IT coming down from Night Divinity. I was, what, low on tea? I think yeah, I'm a little low on tea. Alright, so we are going to try to claim some territory down here. So what I want, Nugget, I want you to run past. And use some of the steel to wall off the tunnel down here. So let's see what we could do. This would be really, really easy to wall off. I'm just going to do steel door. This has like some natural, super awesome choke points. And that's not a lot of construction for a lot of territory. So I need to expand the stay close zone to maybe not include here. And God, remember when we had to patch people up in this tunnel? We've had a lot of close calls, haven't we? I flirt with death. And death doesn't flirt back, it just kills me. Alright, so Nugget is building that. Who else can construct quickly? Casey is a good engineer, but Casey is currently crafting our stuff. So Happy Pants. Stay close. And you will have a lot of backup in case you get turned on. Now a lot of these turrets are running out of bullets. So what I'm hoping to do is secure an exit here and come in around the back here. But it really depends on how many zombies I end up having to deal with. No one's noticed me yet. This one might. How is Nugget? Nugget is going to get noticed pretty soon. There are zombies around there. There's some elephants that are naturally being seeking vengeance. So I'm going to send some people south to help Nugget and keep a contingency north. So Nugget, what I want you to do is just construct this quickly. Alright, these zombies are going to notice. But we have some backup coming to you. I also have an extra door here. Happy Pants is probably going to be able to make that. Oh, nope, this zombie looks ornery. Alright, let's back up a little bit. Free Dog, why are you so slow? I don't know. More elephant revenge. So there was a lot of elephants up here, and they're getting zombied. And they're getting pissed. Alice, I'm going to have to dismiss you. So I'm going to walk you back manually. So that you don't run dangerously. Let's forbid this door. And everybody else can head south. We do have some zombies coming into this tunnel that need to be cleared. Elm sending me some... People are saying bows don't attract zombies in the newest patch. Cool. Okay, I'll try that. Yeah, I will have to make a forge, won't I? I don't really have one. But that will be on my to-do list. What do I need more, Acid asks? A leg or an arm? I don't know. Everybody is Probably legs are always more helpful, just because you can get away from zombies faster. But there's some... Yeah, so I'd probably say legs as a general sort of like, I always need that. Alright, so let's get a electric smithy and see if these bows can do this all stealth style. We got some sieges. Fernhole sending me a siege. Alright, well, let's go. This siege is getting immediately messed up by... Oh, no, there wasn't much there. So here's what I'm going to do. Witsy, you're going to man the mortar. And I'm going to set force target for the dude with the assault rifle. And we'll see what we could do. Light Void sending me some cloth. Now, I could have... Oh, wow, we have a lot of ostriches. Oh, maybe these ostriches couldn't... Go... No, maybe? I don't know what's going on. They're sort of like hanging out as if they're sentient and they know that I'm behind these walls. This group here has been culled a little bit. Yes, go after the ostriches. Chocolate coming down from Hez. And Witsy can fire at will. Vree looked like he could use a spine. Yes, he could use a spine, actually. That's a good point. Damien, how close are you to... Ugh, you're not that close. I should probably just use my super meds to keep them anesthetized. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... just anesthetize him. It's mean, but... Come on, ostriches. Why are you camping me and not going after them? There's meat. There's fresh food here. Alright, Bionic Spine coming down for Vree. Awesome. Thank you, Dub. And Nuturamine from JK. Or something like that. I hate when it's dark blue. Yeah, JK... JFKROL. I think they're in cahoots. These ostriches are in cahoots with these siegers. There's like no other way to explain it. Come on, Witsy. Get a good shot. Oh, there they go. Now they're shooting at them. Really? And a total utter miss. These ostriches seemingly don't care whatsoever that that they're being shot at. Yeah, they're in cahoots. You guys are working together. Look at this. It's like enemies aren't even there. Alright, that means I'm gonna have to do something drastic. Oh, Mr. Power Armor making it through. Alright, Shell. Nothing. More meds coming from Provo Go and Slobo. Alright, maybe... Ooh, no, don't go out that way. Maybe if I do have a door here. I don't think a wood door is going to hold zombies back very long, but I might not have a choice other than to mine my way around here, so stay close. We've got... Who's mining in this? Zero's a miner in this group. I could possibly clear this south, maybe? Components coming down from Power Music. And... yeah, you're just waiting for medical attention. I kind of don't want to leave the, oh yeah, see, this is exactly why I am going against the siege. The distraction is nice, but they're actually not being fought. So what that ends up happening is I'm being shelled. It almost hit Damien, actually, and it destroyed my biorefinery. So no, I don't think it's a good time to go do anything but trying to get this siege handled. Because right now, the siege is just being ignored by all the zombies. For whatever reason. Witsy, it'd be really good if you actually hit something. Oh, there we go. We hit 2 of them. They're down. 0 is trying to eat. These guys, actually all these guys, I'm going to have them eat real quick so they don't have like mental breaks while out here. I'm just going to queue them up for a nice meal. Pre-battle meal. Happy Pants still hasn't even put away his like giant stacks of stuff I had him haul. Oh, look at that 10k cheer badge that Witsy's got. I gotta start designing custom cheer badges, don't I? Alright, unfortunately for me, most of my weapons are really CQB weapons. But I might be able to get VTech real quick. Oh, no, no, no. Yes. Alright, they see me. They're definitely pissed. Nugget, you have an assault rifle. Who else has long range? Tadpole. And that's about it. Yeah, I really don't have any good range here. Maybe a revolver. Because as soon as I can get the siege to come attack me... I don't know what they just hit. I should follow these shells. As soon as I can get the siege to come attack me, it's going to be a lot easier. Because they're going to run into swarms of stuff of their own. I don't know if hiding behind bamboo is going to be all that useful, but I will try. What's the cover bonus? Where is cover effectiveness? 25%. Alright, it's terrible, but it's better than 0. And if any of them come around... Oh, VTech got hit. I'm going to have VTech start walking back. VTech just got hit again. Nugget got pretty seriously hit. And now they're assaulting the colony. Alright, good. We basically aggroed them into a full-blown assault. Nugget, dodge! Serpentine! Alright, there we go. Now I'm not going to get shelled anymore, at least. No, they're still shelling me. Quit shelling me! Alright, Witsy, that means you're done. Zero, are you the doctor still? No. Who's the doc? Russell? Alright, Russell, hang around for a moment. And we're going to do some field aid here. Just because the people that got shot are bleeding, and I don't want to track blood everywhere in the base. That's maybe not exactly the reason why. It's more the fact that they're pretty wounded, but you are going to be stay close. Alright, so this siege is doing the clearing for me now. Gotta delegate that away, don't I? Does the penoxycyllin give me immunity? No, it does not. Not even a little bit. I cannot take drugs to not be immune. The only thing that cures it, if I get it, is heal mech serum or amputations. Yes, so there's not a lot of wiggle room for mistakes. Look at them clearing out this for me. It's kind of funny. Alright, so V, you're still bleeding out. Nugget, trying to give you some love. And then I'm going to start to do the surgeries for the new spine and really any other injuries I have. I'll do a full health assessment to figure out... Oh, he's getting drunk before... No, he actually got drunk and walked away from you, VTech. It's probably because you're still a creepy-breathing, volatile dude. And he didn't want to administer any aid. Bad, to be sure. So now I'm going to do everybody on a stay home. These guys have made enough noise that they actually drew a significant portion of the zombies away from my base, which is good. So Happy Pants, I'm going to have you stay close and rearm a bunch of these turrets. Crimson Rust dropping a whole lot more bits on me. Thank you, Crimson. Yeah, look at the siege. This siege immediately started to shell my base and then turned into, like, aid. Now they're helping. Alright, so the biorefinery I'm going to put up here. And then what I'm going to do here is, not only chem fuel, but also, maybe there's a better way to tuck this in so it's not... Well, biorefinery, I can tuck it right there. Yeah, that's what I'll do. And then also up here, I'm going to store zombie meat. Why is zombie meat even considered food? I guess you can technically eat it. But zombie meat and fresh zombie corpses. That are... Yeah. And that way we can just break them down quick. And turn them into fuel and have the fuel stored up here. Hendrick saying, now's my chance to clear the southern ones up. So that is exactly what I'm doing. Alright, so we are trying to get barrel durability up so that we can, even these raiders that are coming in are going to have to fight. Look at them doing all the clearing for me. What morons. Why are we butchering zombies? We're butchering zombies because I can turn them into chem fuel. Yes. In fact, I should really get another butcher table up here. Maybe I'll tuck it in... I don't know. I'll put it somewhere. I'll put it like there. Maybe right there. Yeah, we can turn them into chem fuel, and then they can, in turn, power the base whether they wanted to or not. It's sort of a kind of a win-win. We'll have a chem fuel-powered society. Alright, Happy Pants apparently wandered away, so Happy Pants, you're going to be re-restricted to stay home. Yeah, because you're butchering a zombie. Glad this game does not have a smell element. It sort of does. It does have beauty. So if I was to be in the middle of this pile of zombies, it would be very unpleasant. And that unpleasantness could sort of be interpreted as smell, I guess. I mean, not literally, but, you know, you can think of it that way. Bionic Leg coming down from Kent, saying that I should be as fast so that no one can ever catch me. And then VTech got a leg infection, unfortunately. T-Sang sending me bits saying he doesn't remember buying them, but here we go. So thank you. I'll take what you've you've accidentally had. All right. So what is? Oh, these hi siegers. Unfortunately, my base is well defended against you guys. Nope, I already shot you in the eye. Surprisingly, the Northern Horde really hasn't budged. Can I regrow the Shattered Nose? I actually plan on it. Alright, so the pirates are fleeing, and Vomorix just gave a gift out. Let's see. Wow! A lot more gifts being sent out to all you guys. So you all bought a refugee chase. I'm going to agree to the refugee chase. Let's see. It is someone that doesn't do dumb labor and... Okay, you know what? No. Sorry. No dumb labor means they're just not going to be able to do a lot of work. I know they had a passion in shooting, but it's not enough. T-Sang dropping a whole bunch of new sub-gifts on everybody. It's a sub-war now. It's a war where I benefit. I won't stoke the flames, but I will appreciate the gains. What was I doing? Doctor. Russell is asleep. Cheese, you're up. Cheese, I would like our new dude not to have a leg amputated because he's infected. Alright, so we got a raid coming in. The Gray Thugs. They were... Oh, there's the last raid and them fleeing. These guys are going to help actually probably clear this northern group, maybe. I hope. Right now, the kill box could be, rewalled? I guess. So what kind of materials do I have? I have a bunch of sandstone. So I'm going to do sandstone walls. And what I'm going to do with the sandstone walls is double wall it. So if I lose it, I lose one wall, I still have another. Because it's pretty often that I lose a wall. And then I'm going to lift the restrictions, have everybody stay close. I'm going to change the stay close zone so they don't wander away too much. Look at that. 89 subs. That is insane. And Cheese too. All you guys. Damien. All you sub gifters. VTech leveling up his own pawn for shooting. And bits from Tom. Alright, Damien, you are... Ugh. I feel bad. Alright, so who needed surgery? Vree definitely needed a spine. We're not calling him spineless. We just want him to thrive a little bit better. So I'm going to send him to the hospital. Let's go into numbers and check surgery success chance. So that would be in stats, down to surgery success chance. And Cheese really should be the only one doing the administering of surgeries. Bionic arm coming down for Cheese. So Cheese not only wants to do the surgery, but also wants surgery done on him. That seems about right. So what I'm going to do for you, Cheese, is give you a little bit of meals, take a little bit of wake-up drug. You're going to do a whole lot of surgery on other people and then have surgery done on you. Joko buying some more zombies. They're coming in right behind the refugee raid. That's kind of funny. Who are my second best? Casey is a really good constructor. Casey is also fully healed. So what I ought to do is take... I'm a little worried that the right arm stab scar will become healed instead of the missing nose, but I'm going to take the heal mech serum anyway and roll the die there, and hopefully don't get screwed. Vreedog sending silver. You're saying that I don't need a spine, but that I do need to grow a backbone. No, I just want you to be tougher. Look at these sub gifts. I'm not going to have an audience of non-subs. I guess that is how it's going to be. Yes, that is exactly how it's going to be. T-Sang demands it, apparently. Well, whether I get partner or not, I'm feeling the love from you guys. Alright, so Nugget, you're actually not safe. Let me turn on these turrets. I just noticed there was one straggler. First off, I don't know why you're out here when you don't have sandstone in your hands. But second, yeah, let's get you back. Fangface sending some wood. Line the walls with sandbags to protect them from turret fire. That's a good point. I only really need to do that on the inside wall. And medicine coming from Outer Dancing. Damien got food poisoning. So not only does he have drug withdrawal, but he has food poisoning. I feel real bad. That is a bad day that he is having. Alright, so Russell, you're not going to be doing the surgery. And Nugget, you should be... Why are you building a roof? Okay, hold on. I gotta go into here and ignore roof zone. Okay, there we go. Bot is down, you think, Crab says. Everybody's getting... Alright, so before I get the bot back up, let me just change this. So nothing gross is not going to be raw food. We're which includes animal products of insect jelly, because everyone's getting sick on insect jelly. So are we... What do we do? Oh, so these bodies allow fresh... Alright, let me get the bot back up, if it wills down. We're putting rotten bodies in here, and that's not what I wanted. So corpses... Okay, forget corpses. We'll just haul them in one at a time. So what I really want to do is build a roof over my corpse burn zone. And, yeah, get some zombie corpses cleared. Because there's just so many of them. And it's also been raining for like many days straight. More zombies coming in from Asbog. And a cassowary getting pissed that I got attacked. That's not my fault. A rhino pissed that it is attacked. Alright, so Cheese, how is the surgeries going? You are... You just respawned Vreedog. Cool. Alright, let's do a quick health check before I do anything else. Whoa! If there's turret fire, there's enemies. Yeah, there are enemies. Alright, let's go grab that sniper rebel. That's probably more important than a chunk of sandstone. Alright, all you constructors, I'm going to kick you up into gear so I can actually reclaim some of my kill box. So, we'll have a very high construction task. And soon we're going to be able to just burn corpses very easily, which will be great. In fact, I think what I need to do is expand the roof zone one out. I think rain kind of can affect tiles next to it. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but whatever, I'm going to do that anyway. And then I'm going to have to home zone it. Because it was mostly unhome zoned already. But there we go. A nice, nasty zone that we can burn up bodies and not have to stand on top of one another. Alright, so other surgeries. Let's go take a look because we have a lot of bionic parts. Cyborg sending me more components. I was a little low, that's true. So let's take a look. We've got... Wow, how are you... Oh, you're hypothermic because you've been cooking. Okay, I was like, it's kind of hot out. Tadpole, Nugget. Nugget has a stab scar in the leg, so I'm going to replace that. It's kind of a big thing to do, but I'd rather have them fast. So we'll do that. Damien, you have a right leg. How many legs do I have? One. An arm. A claw. Okay, so actually, Nugget, it won't be you. It will be Damien. Damien has 2 problems with his right leg. And also, he should just be anesthetized. Happy Pants, you're okay. Vreedog, now you're okay. Uh-oh, Damien. Trying to kill Nugget. Okay, well, let's prevent that. I'm just gonna punch him a bunch and hope that he... Oh, he just dropped his shotgun. He's in so much pain that I don't think it's gonna be that challenging to get him to cooperate. So why are you... Okay, I gotta fix the stay close zone. I just saw Tadpole wandering way danger. There we go. No, so he needs rescue. We gently pushed him to the ground. Yep. So let's rescue him and cut into him as he's unconscious. Because, you know, that's what we do here. So thanks to these, Wake Up from Foggy Nielsen, Provogo More Zombies, and Visitors for Positive Karma, quote-unquote, from Crimean. This is what happened to the visitors, of course. They are now visiting the afterlife. Alright, Cheese, Mr. Cheese. Let's go operate. We're going to have to patch him up first. Cable coming down from Fernhall, raising my karma until he can send me a giant siege. Okay, that doesn't make me feel good. But that is your right. Do as you please. Alright, Mr. Nugget. I feel that Boomalopes are dying because there are all sorts of explosions happening in the background here. Yep, there's one dead Boomalope. And they're coming back to death from dead. Would there be a possibility of a Tory Talker getting kicked off? Sure. I'm trying to think of how to do that. Oh, Boomalope's getting pissed. So let me go into the dev mode and do... No, I think I have to buy it. So, hold on a minute. This is a little bit more challenging than I thought. And I don't even know the commands myself. So let me go look them up. Oh boy. I definitely have the... No, I don't even have the balance for it. Alright, so here's what I'll do. I will go into the toolkit while I'm sort of lightly monitoring myself. Go into myself. Wait, there's a Rhadamant 5187 here now too? Alright, that's creepily flattering. Flattery creeperling? I don't know. Let's see. I want to buy the Tory Talker. Yeah, I don't have any mods. One's at a wedding. I actually don't know where Klein is. Must just be busy today. Alright, so it's Tory Talker event. There we go. Animal invasion. Luciferium from Slobo. Pantuplian sending a mad Boomalope my way, who's already been bit by... Oh no, has been burned. Okay. Well, that's not good. Must have been blown up from the rest of them. We are getting that double retention wall built, which is good. We'll have the ability to sort of stop zombies. Now, ideally what I would want is the ability to open and close these doors somewhat safely, more remotely, but that's a little tricky. So there we go. One event coming up. Looks like you all are voting for invasion. That's definitely the long and short of it. So basically you wanted a free invasion to beat me up. Is what you should all ask for. Alright, Nugget, you are in a bad way. Let's go and turn these off because we don't... We'll leave one on just so that if there's a zombie around I get the auditory cue of the turret firing. So Damien, you do have that bionic leg. Good. What other bionic parts do I have? I have a arm, that's for cheese, a lot of prosthetics, and a joy wire, and a claw. Does anyone need a claw? That's my next question. So claw would be if you have, like, missing fingers. No, we don't have any missing fingers. Okay, so cheese, we are going to do the arm on you, and you're going to be full bionic soldier, I guess. And I got a raid coming in. There's no way these guys are going to make it to me, so I'm not even going to worry about that raid. In fact, I think you guys all got... I feel bad that the Tory Talker event wasn't more successful, so... apparently I can't buy another one, even though I'm supposed to be a mod. But I'll buy another one soon. So we've got a whole lot of zombie leather. Oh, another thing I never really did was the Orbital Trader. That would be really good. being able to trade with, you know, the sky does come with huge benefits in this series. Alright, so where do I want that? I would probably want that next to the trade. Do I have... I really don't have one? I really thought I did, but I guess I don't. Why is there wood here? I don't know. Bots down! That's why I can't buy another? Cool, thanks for that. Little warning. Oh, look at this healthy group. Ah, these pirates are actually doing better than I thought. I mean, they're gonna turn and they're gonna die. But... there we go. Good. I mean, bad, good, bad. The good sandwich. You gotta love the infinite amount of options that you all have, right? So first an invasion and then something nice. I like it. You guys are sometimes cruel and sometimes sweet. I never know what I'm getting. Alright, so cheese. I want Russell to get all hopped up on Wake Up, improving his potential operation skills. Casey did get that regrown nose. I forgot to check on that, but that did happen, so that's good. So Russell, what does being hopped up on Wake Up bring your surgery success chance to? 94%? Yeah, that's good enough for me. You're not assigned to doctoring, but you are now. He has a prosthetic arm, so that's why he's not doctoring at the same skill as Cheese, because Cheese is too... Whoa, this is an inside zone? That's a mistake. And in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete the wall all the way down and up. Actually, no, actually, I take it back. The vote isn't working because the bot probably went down. I'm going to reconnect it real quick. Cookie Bunny, thanks for the bits telling me that. So here's what I'm going to do. I have a devious plan. And I absolutely have no ability to affect it. So the idea is, let's keep this inside. I'm going to keep this inside so it gets super hot. And in this little airlock, if I am getting overwhelmed, I can set things on fire. And yeah, that will really, really quickly... okay, well, I turned the bot back on. You all voted bad. Oh, sweet. But it was malaria, but I didn't get malaria. Because you all been sending me antibiotics. Some more zombies coming from Light Void. I'm sort of curious how many zombies I have on the map now. And beer from Richter. Alright, let's do a enemy check. These all won't be zombies, but... oh, wow, the numbers are really increasing. Alright, Witsy. Man the mortar. Extract the shell. Change to incendiaries. And let's try to cause some forest fires. So where are the zombies centralized? I'm never going to be able to use this growing zone, so let me just get rid of that. So we got zombies where the siege used to be, for some reason or another. And then a whole lot of zombies just sort of sitting in the middle of the map. So I'm going to try to hit the middle of the map zombies. Set them all on fire. Turn dev mode off again. Thanks. Will do. Shouldn't forget about that. Wasn't really using dev mode. Didn't have God mode or anything on, so it wasn't like I was somehow magically benefiting. More zombies from Jeffrey and Crab. Wow, okay, there's a lot more zombies. I did make zombies cheaper. Do I regret it? No. Does my CPU regret it? A little bit. Just a little bit. Is it getting laggy? Yeah, it's just getting laggy for me because the amount of zombies I have, I think. So I need to make good effort to clear them all out. Is really the long and short of it. Increase of skill, Casey. going up with crafting improvements. Ooh, that was a good hit. Let's try to set other groups on fire. So let's aim over here. I'm just going to set the whole forest on fire. Call me Bolsonaro. Monataya sending medicine. Night sending more zombies. Minds of the Forgotten sending me wake up. And it rains. Really? Really? Why would it do that? Why would it just start raining just now? I just set a bunch of them on fire. I was happy about that. It was glorious. And then it rains. Alright, so we're going to repair up as much as I can around the home tile. And then I will... Oh, a child spy from the Moral Accord of Wasperon just showed up. Well, child spy, you're not going to be able to spy on me. You're going to die. Ooh, yeah. There's no way I'm going to be able to save you. Us Glitter World folks aren't happy until I suffer, I guess. Yeah, I feel a bit like I'm suffering. Alright, so we're doing a whole bunch of repair. I know I keep saying this, but I think tomorrow morning I'm going to go, you know, full charge of the Light Brigade out on these zombies here. Doing the most I can to try to call their numbers because the game's getting pretty laggy. Not gonna lie. Another thing I could potentially do is flagstone up around my turrets. Just so that the turrets cannot be in any way... Oh, but I have a bridge. I have a marshy soil, so that's annoying. But I was going to say, maybe... For now, I'll selectively flagstone the organic tiles. Oh, Damien's back on his feet. Damien, guess what? You are going to be anesthetized. Where is it? There it is. He's in such bad spirits, it's best to just keep him knocked out. So let's create sort of a cannot be burned zone around here. I also need to haul this stuff in, huh? And then what I can do is roof off my entire zone here and burn off the corpses that are in here, which would really help to clean everything up. And I think what I'll need is, like, maybe just a few supporting pillars of sandstone so it doesn't all come crashing down on my head. So, Cheese, your surgery went successfully. You're now robot arms, robot legs. And Seraphin is now a jogger. Witsy is sending a cluster of cargo pods. And they landed right in my own backyard, so they are obtainable. And I have some teak trees up here that I've forgotten about. Alright, so the roofing off of the zone is going to take considerable effort, but it will prevent items from being ever shipped here, because item supplies don't ship through ceiling tiles. And then it will allow us to burn off some bodies, because there's just too many bodies. How are my prisoners coming along? 18-0. Oh, Tony is just moments away from being recruited. It will also stop trees from being able to be grown, which is also very convenient. And soon, Witsy is going to have a field day down there. Ooh, speaking of Witsy, just bought an inspiration for Happy Pants. Happy Pants happens to be a decent constructor. So we will try a double bed made of wood. No, yeah, I'll do a double bed made of wood. How much gold? Actually, I have a lot of gold. I should probably do a royal bed. Maybe a steel royal bed so it doesn't get kaputted, damaged. Psychic Animal Pulsar. Cool. I guess I'll use that. It's probably a terrible thing to use because all it's going to do is... How much... there's a bunch of boomlopes on the tile. That would be a really good thing to do to, like, raid an enemy base. Is use a pulsar like that. And then all of a sudden the enemy base will be up in flames in a big way. T-Sang sending out another... now he's the master of Dalmatians. 101 sub-gifts this month. That's insane. Alright, so Seraphim, please recruit Tony, and then we can assign Tony. T-Sang, if I have a question. If you were to have one of these prisoners, which one would it be? Not that I can see any of them because they're all chatting. So we've got the Super Constructor, who has a lot of passions on everything. Tony, who's the sort of brawler, who also happens to be a careful shooter. I don't know what that is all about. She's not literally a brawler. And then Tornado, who is, rather Muhammad, who's low stats, but, you know, they're all sort of the same. The most useful one might be... The most useful one that I think is going to stay alive the longest is probably the Constructor. But it also depends on who gets recruited first. Oh, here they come. I got some frenemies at my gates. He is 62, yes. I don't know what the life expectancy is in the zombie apocalypse. That is an issue, of course. Being 62, I don't think it necessarily means he's due for dementia or anything like that. And then bad backs and spines. Oh, so Tony has joined. Tony the Brawler. So just a little reminder, if you want this assigned to you, you got to be a sub and you got to be active in the last 15 minutes. I'll wait a few minutes just in case you all need to get reactivated or whatever. Get active again, and then I'll dole Tony off. So, yes, I'll try to get the Super Constructor assigned to T-Sang. Major break. What is major break? Why are you major breaking? Actually, Witsy, I got a job for you. Not to pull you away from the construction project, but there is a decent amount of bodies that, you know, needs attention. You know, for a pyro, you really should be more accurate than that, I think. Oh, you just about shot VTech in the face. Pyromaniacs at its best. I could use Crimson, that's a good point. Saying that I could use the Animal Pulsar when the siege arrives, trying to stir up trouble for the siege. That could be quite useful. Well, I don't even have enough sandstone to do anything anymore. Alright, that's good to know. Let me just shave the mountain a little bit for some extra sandstone. You know, like you do. And then I'll be able to build some additional stuff. Alright, I'm going to do a whole lot of mountain shaving here. Because I need blocks. Once we get this last little section covered up and get all of the flagstone laid down, I will go ahead and try to burn up as many corpses as we can. And as the corpses burn, I will open up the gates and let the flood in. Let the big old swarm in. Alright, I think I've probably waited long enough. Let's go and roll it. Resetting eligibility. Zarm Doomsinger. Congratulations, you are now the Brawler. The 54-year-old Brawler, and I'll go over her, stats in a moment. So congratulations to you, Zarm. Okay. So she is super good at melee, has a little bit of a passion of construction, totally needs to be assigned to stay close. Body purist, careful shooter, great memory, but of course you can change these traits if you so wish. She is also a bit of a surgeon, as all Tonys always are. And can animal handle a little bit? Sure. And, you know, likes construction. Luciferium coming from AI. Let's get some kid-friendly drugs. Oh, I don't know if Luciferium is kid-friendly. And Provo, sending some additional meds. So, this dumping stockpile, I'm not going to burn for a bit, just so that we don't keep trying to fill it. I'm going to put granite here. Now, I don't love the fact that I have pillars sort of in the middle of my kill box, but it will keep it all roofed up. And then I'm going to cut all of the organics around here, so the fire doesn't spread where I don't want it to. Man, who thought the rainforest would be so prohibitive? Constantly raining, so I never can set anything on fire. Crab sending steel, Arctic sending wood. Oh, this is so gross. We have so much zombie leather. Ashborn Phoenix, thanks for the sub. I need to build the wall on the left tunnel entry below the turrets, or the door is useless. Yeah, no, I see that. In fact, what I'm going to do here is, I want to do it, I want to actually dig it out like this, so I can put a lot of people in here, and I'll wall it back off. So that when we open this door, and this door is also going to be probably uranium, so I can throw this door open really fast. What I would like to have happen is a door that I can open up really, really quickly, and then close it. Oh, Tantrum. You're soaking... Yeah, you live in a... whatever. It's like, dude, you live in a jungle. Like, how dry do you think you're going to stay, Mr. Tantrum? So I think widening the tunnels around here is also a pretty safe thing to do. Where's my miners? So my miners here, anyone that has any passion in mining, I'm going to set up to mine, because I don't really have any steel mining right now. At least he's not targetedly smashing anything. It's just sort of like smashing everything. Whatever happened to our stone cut? We have not stone cut anything in a long, long time. We should be able to. Oh, now I see why I have bridges there, because this was marshy. I'm an idiot. Alright, it's definitely getting a little bit laggy, due to the 255 zombies that I have. It's almost all roofed up. Maybe need one more granite wall. More zombies coming in, just to make the lag even more insufferable. Thanks, Black. Maybe a slightly disingenuous thanks, but thanks nonetheless. So this is where we're gonna put our biorefinery once we're done, and then we're gonna put a butchery over here as well. As far as chunks go, I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to just put a bunch of chunks here that we can stone cut. Chunkles. Yes, because that makes sense. Oh man, I have so many corpses. Alright, so chunks, stone chunks. That will allow stone cutting a little bit more efficiently. Masterwork Royal Bed. Awesome. I'll put that up in the corner. Do we have any relationships here? I don't recall off the top of my head. Let me check. We do, well, I mean romantic ones. We have a lot of father, friend, mother, son, daughter relation. Oh, husband is dead. Okay, no, that's... Nope, I guess we don't. So no one... I guess Happy Pants, you get to own this for now, because you did make it. And you also happen to have the lowest mood, but I think that's because I just made you construct for like way too long. Alright, Witsy. I've got a job for you. So this is not a home zone. That's good. Because there ain't no way I want to put this fire out. We got a bionic leg coming down. I think we did have one with a, we had someone that needed that. So I'll double check in a second. It was, Nugget, right? Yeah, it was Nugget. So, what, left leg? And Cheese will install that sooner or later. In fact, Cheese, yeah, I'm going to let you sleep. I'm actually going to suspend this so that another doctor doesn't try to do it while you're sleeping. Is this going to superheat? It will. Yeah, it will superheat. But I don't really have anything to do in this room for a bit. Because it is an indoor room now. I guess it is heating up the rest of the base. So maybe what I'll do is, for now I'm going to keep them out of there, because it is going to be a superheated room, but in the future what I'll do is I'll have, like, unroofed areas down here where there's almost never ever any zombies. More meat running away. Alright. And the purpose of this project here is, A, it makes the stockroom a little bit nicer, but B, it also allows me to run power through the walls. I could have smoothed it out, but smoothing it out makes it more expensive. Steel coming from random persona. Still waiting on Cheese to wake up. And the fire's out, and the temperature's going to be going down. The reason, yeah, so there was a bit of a question about the uranium turrets being endangered here. Uranium turrets do not burn, which is why I'm using uranium turrets. They are fireproof. You definitely wouldn't want turrets that could be set on fire to be in a box full of fire. Jeffrey's sending some steel, and we will get started on the zombie calling pretty soon. I just can't believe how much it rains here. More uranium coming from Melly. Awesome. So we'll do a little bit of mining here. In a second, the temperatures will equalize because these two rooms are now one big room. It's hot, but it's you know, it's sauna hot. It's not like melt your face off. You just stared at the arc hot. And I'm going to remove some roofs over here to help to cool it off a bit, to help it naturally vent. Free Dog, where are you bringing that zombie? Oh, to butcher. Okay. Alright, so the idea here is to eventually install a uranium door that can open up quickly here to allow us to shoot from a safe pocket. So I'll get that built in a moment. And then I want to, once I got that done, I will open up the gates. Hashtag Pinoy Gaming. Sending me some uranium. Should I try to shell these? Of course you guys are going to say yes. Why even ask a dumb... That was a dumb question. Alright, let's try to shell some stuff. Witsy, man the mourner. It's always Witsy, because why not? The man likes to blow things up. I'm going to use HE shells, and I'm going to set it up for over here. There is a lot of zombies over that way. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, useful sniper rifles and stuff, but honestly, that might as well be on the moon, because I just am not ever going to be able to get there with 300-something zombies out and deployed. Luckily, the swarm is big enough that it's hard to miss. Oh, wow, I directly hit the sniper rifles. That's kind of funny. It's like the worst, literally the worst place that I could have hit, and that's what happens. Oh, yes. More zombie meat rotting. Oh, wow. We really need that bioreactor. And we need the, butcher up here. The idea is I'm not going to allow the butchery to be near our food. I'll put the butchery up here. But actually, let me mine that out first. And replace it with wall. Alright. And we're doing some stone cutting. A lot of terraforming. We need a bot that checks the status of the bot. Cookie Bunny tipping some bits, because dead bot. Yeah, poor bot. We abuse this bot. Alright, so we're almost done with the wall that we need. And then it will be time to open up the gates and try to clear out some of these zombies. Witsy can only hit if she's using incendiary shells. That might be true. More zombies coming in from Elm. Oh boy. Whoa, these zombies spawned on the boomalopes and totally took themselves out. That's hilarious. Alright, so here is a pocket door that allows us to poke into the kill box a little bit and then retreat when we need to retreat. I can feel the bot rebooting because it's like Satan just took a crap on my CPU. Oh boy. There we go. Alright, so the bionic leg that is going to Nugget we can now install because Cheese, you are awake. I see you guys discovering the uptime command now. A lot of people were using that. I figured I might as well code one in, right? My CPU needs Luciferium. Well, actually, so here's the thing. Thanks to all of your generosity, I was originally running a poll to all of my patrons about whether or not I should have sort of a GoFundMe for a new computer, because any of the TwitchToolkit series does sustain a fair bit of lag. And then on top of that, the Kenshi series could definitely use some CPU love as well. And I actually don't have to do a GoFundMe anymore because you guys have been subscribing and tipping and all that beautiful stuff that I think sometime later today I might start looking at computer components to just buy. Whoa, Signcurve hooking me up with an orbital bombardment targeter. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure Cheese, after this surgery, after we clear out a little bit of these zombies here, probably volunteers to run that over to the east and just go kablamo. Yeah, the community love is real. My computer hasn't been updated since Black Friday of 2014. I've updated a few parts, but my CPU is that old, which is at this point embarrassing. I won't lie, but it is what it is. Alright, Witsy, I have no idea. I haven't been watching you shell things, but I see a few dead zombies out here. You're actually trying to hit the one with the blue top hat. How about that elephant? Crimson, thanks for the bits for the computer. I love it. Alright, so we do have the retaining wall. Now I just have to add power into the tunnel here. Which is really cheap and quick to do. And then that door will be able to fling open and closed on demand real fast. And that means letting the zombies in voluntarily, purposefully. Which seems a little crazy, but you know how it is. Alright, Witsy, let's get you off of that because you've been manning that turret for like an hour now. See about setting these corpses on fire, because now maybe actually let's forbid them so we don't try to move them while they're on fire. See how good the venting works. Whoa! Why are y'all moving? It's like they've been summoned. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, group up into one big group. That'd be good for an orbital beam targeter. Absolutely, that would be good. Blue One, thanks for the bits. You guys are great. I really don't deserve this community. but I'm proud of it. Alright, I'm gonna make sure that we don't get superheated here. It's about 132, so it is like easy bake oven temperatures. I'd rather not like that. I'm saying you could just chuck it at people until you get uranium slag. Yeah, once I get slug turrets, that's going to be a whole different ballpark of zombie slaying capability. Alright, so here's the thing. I want to open up the doors. I'm going to have Witsy come down here. Maybe I'm going to do it tomorrow morning. I'm going to do it while everyone's well rested. Unless I want to hop them all up on Wake Up. Kind of want to do that, actually. So let's have everybody take a little Wake Up. Stop what you're doing. Take some drugs. Zero, eat some meals first, and then take some drugs. Nugget's a little unconscious, but he'll do. I'm going to leave Damien out of this because he is an addict, and he could definitely run into a mental break, and I don't want that. Alright, everybody hopped up on drugs. Alice is a night owl, so she doesn't need drugs. She's already awake. Although, it wouldn't hurt. It makes them a little bit more accurate. So, I'm the Oprah of Wake Up. Some chocolate coming down. I should eat some chocolate too. Alright, if I have anyone particularly moody, I will eat chocolate. That sounds fair. Beer, probably not a good idea. Because, you know, it's not performance enhancing. Unless your performance is to act sloppy drunk. So, Witsy... Zero, what are you working on? You... So I'm going to send my shooters... Russell. Let's... Where... Wow. I need shells for these chocolate. Jeez, thanks for the bits. More for the computer. A psychic emanator for the mood. I love it. Let's get that actually installed before I even bother doing anything. I'm going to put it here, so when I'm in the stockroom or in these tunnels, I'm happy. You guys make me happy, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so we got this, Whoa, you should not be going on to the other side of that wall. Zarm. Actually, Zarm needs... Zarm here, you need a gun. I'm going to give you a sniper rifle, because you're just so inaccurate, it would be really funny to have you have one. So Witsy's ready to open this door, set the floor on fire, and then run back in. VTech. You should also take drugs. VDog is setting up the emanator. Nugget, you need to eat. But you have a brand new leg, so that's got to be good for you. Alright, Zarm, you're ready. There's a lot of children in this community, I gotta say. Or, like, really young people. 16, 17, that kind of age. Alright, Seraphin. Get you down here. Join us. Somehow or another, I haven't had any, like, ODs. There's a small chance that taking Wake Up goes wrong. But I haven't had that happen yet. Tadpole. And Russell. Vree. Oh, nope. Sorry, Vree. You keep doing that. Also, it wouldn't hurt to have a little bit of light down here. So, Nugget, go make a light real quick. Vree, come join us. More bits from Sine Curve. Alright, I think we've rallied all the troops, just about. Except for our soon-to-be not addict anymore. So I'm having Witsy pop that... Oh boy, I don't know if I can even get a shot off safely. I'm going to go support her so that she can shoot the table or the floor on fire. Don't all get too close. Alright, so that light's on. Alright, I want you to set... Don't target the zombie. Set the entrance on fire. No, 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 not like that. Just shoot the door. There we go. Now the door's on fire. You can go to stay home. Everybody else honestly can just stand around here until I get overwhelmed. Luciferium coming from Joko. Have some Lucy. Well, that was a good start. What? Oh, Jesus. Look at that group. Alright, I know what I need to do. Cheese, you are going to go get the beam targeter. I'm going to try to fight a hole. Well, actually, I can have you walk around. That's not unreasonable. Now, the thing about the beam targeter is I'm absolutely going to liquefy my own walls here, and I know it. Should I or should I not? You all can vote. In fact, I will leave it up to a public vote. Here, let me set that up right now. Here we go. Start the poll. Dunzo. Should I beam my own wall? So the idea here is they have gathered here pretty tightly. Should I hit this area with my own beam to just kablamo the most amount of kills possible or not? I see a lot of ones in the chat, so I'm getting sort of the idea that you want me to do this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, so we do have a swarm coming in. Damien, hey, you're on your feet. Alright, so the bot is down. I don't even think I need to run this poll anymore. You guys pretty much said yes. The vast majority of you. So let me restart the bot. And then with my remaining 2 frames per second, get ready for the onslaught. Another thing I should probably do is hook up a light on the other side here. Damien, could you do that? So that I have light and I'm not in darkness. Do I need a line of sight? I might. Cheese is up to get a line of sight though. So let's get Cheese a line of sight on that. Thanks for Marks. Very kind of you. For the extra bits. Yeet the walls. Alright, so let's try to get in position now that the bot's back up to yeet the walls. Nugget, where are you? Here you are. Let's get in the light. The Lord of Light illuminates our targets. Or, you know, our surroundings. So this is also going to be pretty good shooting skill for everyone that has a reasonably ranged weapon. Alright, Cheese is getting in position with his bionic legs. I'm turning on all the turrets. Full-on volley. We're gonna have Cheese run around, and here we go. Nuke it from orbit, it's the only way to be sure. Yes, you are not wrong. I got some uranium from Humpty Moo. I'm also choking up a little bit. Let's see. I'm gonna let you fire as well. Oh god, this is getting crazy. The crescendo, my friends. Every time I see the word headshot, because it makes me think I, like, let a colonist out and they got hurt or something. I don't know. It always... I get butterflies. Or, ooh, that was an awesome shot there. When I want you to shoot good, you shoot terribly. When you need to shoot good, you shoot amazingly. Alright, so Cheese is definitely in the far most danger. I have to weave him in and out. I'm just making sure... Damien, you should be a stay-home zone. And also, Damien, I don't have a warden for the prisoners right now, so I'm going to make you temporary warden. Because everyone else is busy with the murder. Alright. Gotta make sure those zombies don't get close to the rest of the group. More zombies coming in from Light Void. Cheese is delicately dancing around everybody. I am... Oop, did we just lose a pillar? Maybe we did? I think we lost a pillar and the roof kind of went poof. Cheese is in position. Just about. So I can focus solely on cheese, I'm going to have Witsy, you're going to stay home. Everyone else is going to back up to the door, just so I don't have lack of attention problems. And let's hit here. Here we go. How to Kill Zombies 101. Well, there's 3 left. Oh my god, that was incredible. Alright, I'm going to take a lot of the CQBers up that way so I can maybe repair those walls in a reasonable amount of time. But no, go the back way. That was incredible. Wow, with the efficiency. The dreadful efficiency of that strike was just crazy. Check numbers. Yes, enemies, I'm already down about maybe 175 zombies. Witsy, I don't want you going there. So stay at the home zone, And the rest of these guys are just burning. Actually, it's, let's leave this door open. Casey, take a step back. It is really hot in there. Ooh, we're getting some roof collapses, too. That could benefit me. Crimson Rust, thanks for the bits. Giving it because of all the explosions. I'm trying to get everyone to have a nice line of sight. Alright, so Cheese. Yeah, we got some enemies coming in. Cheese, you've got to get... What weapon did I have him have? I guess he had a revolver or something. I need to get him a proper weapon. I'm going to give him a sniper rifle. Bot is dead. Okay, Seraphim, stop. Reconnect the bot. Cheese is dropping a whole bunch of gifts. I think he enjoyed the fact that he was basically orbital striking zombies. That was so crazy. There are so many zombies. Alright, so there's a zombie at my gate here that's just like camping the door. I'm gonna crack this door open and yep, get it dead. Here are the elk that you sent as a manhunt so long ago. Cheese now has a weapon. Cheese, let's bring you down to the southern door. Nugget, you are our constructor-in-chief for now. I'm gonna get you up north until T-Sang claims that pawn. Why can't VTech see targets? Alright, VTech, you can go stay home, because that revolver isn't enough range. Alright, Witsy is out here. Forget the door there. I'm going to put the door, a granite door up here. So that way if I have zombies clog up the bit, I can wall it off here safely and just orbital strike it again. Is the bot's constantly dead, man. I ask too much of it. Happy Pants, you're also a constructor, so let me get you working. The rest of you guys, you want to go on a little safari? Oh, more zombies coming in from Night Divinity. Ooh, you know what? Actually, it might be a really good opportunity to break down the ship chunk. Checking numbers here, we're down to 63. I have killed hundreds of zombies, I think. Alright, let's do unrestricted. I'm going to have to remember these unrestricted. And uranium coming down from hashtag. Oh, the bot's reconnecting. How many corpses does it take to get to the center of salvation? Alright, Nugget, I wanted you... Let's have you... Okay, I have a Manhunter pack coming. That actually might be good for food. They're polar bears, though. And there's a lot of them. There's, somehow these polar bears migrated. Alright. I'm gonna take this pretty seriously and fall back. That's a big old no thank you. I don't want to get eaten by a polar bear after surviving this long. Nugget, where were you? You are working on the north door. VTech, you wanna... Okay, you can't. Checking this southern door. The gate's still somewhat low-key on fire. There are some broken sandstone walls. So if I wanted to close this, I'd have to close the second set of doors, which are getting damaged over time. I can let these people choke up a little bit, though. We're a little bit safer. Alright, you guys. Russell, re-restrict. Let's fix the stay close zone to include these walls. Try to get this constructed. You know what? These polar bears are going to outpace my ability to... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to... Yeah, I'm going to have to fall back. Polar bears are coming in. And there's not going to be a way to get these walls constructed in time. V, yes. Absolutely rearm those turrets. Alright, everybody else, I'm going to forbid that door and forbid the north door. Hopefully I don't have any tantrums that send them outwards to go smush themselves. Someone is... Alright, let's do a stay home restrict for everybody. Who keeps trying to go out there? Russell. Oh, yeah, I guess technically you would be allowed to go out there. How are you even... I don't know, I'll have to keep an eye on everyone. Here's what I could do. I could forbid this door, and then no one's going anywhere. If I also forbid this one. Oh, man, there's so many doors everywhere. I also have to worry about the needs. So the people that are down here that have been shooting for a while, they are going to get fatigued. They're going to get hungry. So I'm going to send... No, Zarm, it's... Can he go for a lunch break? Yeah, he can snake by. Seraphine, you are going to stay close for a moment. I need you to rearm. Damien just got... Oh, God, the polar bear's breach. Polar bear's breach. Everybody fall back. Damien, curl up in a ball. I did not see those polar bears breach. Witsy, I don't want you setting things on fire, so go that way. I thought they'd just leave my doors alone, but clearly that's not the case. So, what do we need? We need, you guys have to go that way. You guys come this way. We're gonna set the stockroom up to be the Alamo. Damien's losing an ear. Better from... Oh, okay. And then the polar bears, of course, opened up the way for zombies. So there is that difficult nugget I'm going to have to deal with in a second. He's downed, so he should be left alone. But he only has 4 hours. That's really, really, really not a lot of time to go save a dude. Oh, no. Seraphine was... Okay, Seraphine, I don't think it looks good for you. You were a victim of the lack of attention. I was not able to pay attention to you as you tried to... Yeah, you got mauled to death. Definitely a big old F. Now, the Alamo is somewhat working here. We are able to cut through a whole lot of polar bears. But there's Tadpole. You're going to need to go south and close that up. And then I'm going to have to go polar bear hunting really, really quickly because Damien does not have a lot of time. Alright, Tadpole, close that door. No, don't run that way. Alright, fire. I don't need to be alerted anymore. In fact, let's get these off. I'll deal with the bot once this is over. I can't keep turning it back on because my frame rates are unplayable when the bot reboots. Alright, trying to get to Damien in time. I've actually had a remarkably easy time dealing with these, other than, of course, Damien. We do have some Labradors coming in that are zombies, so they're going to be turning these polar bears into zombie bears. Happy Pants. I need you to make this door as of yesterday. Alright, so these guys are still on fire and wandering around, and I don't currently have the ability to deal with that. Damien, here's what I'm going to do. Sleeping spot, slap it down, make it a hospital, rescue you, and tend to you, and I made it to you in time. So, lost one, saved one. Happy Pants is throwing this wall together. I'm going to leave a little bit of a shadow crew to protect that. I'm going to send everyone else back down. Res Serum, I don't think it would help for someone. Oh, maybe it would. Bot, please. Yes, you got bot now that I've dealt with those bears. I don't know if Red Serum would help. Uh-oh, these dogs are stacking up. Go away, go away. Be gone, dogs. So, Iris was the one that... Iris 8 was the one that sent the Manhunter pack. And we got a regular raid from Cyborg Chimp. Damien, how are you doing? You are okay. You're missing an ear, but you're okay. Wake up coming down from Iris. Maybe an apology of all the oof that I just had to face. Russell's going to start butchering the polar bears. And down here at this butchery, I'm not going to bother butchering zombies anymore. Uh-oh, we have some zombie bears coming. Build the door quicker. Build the door quicker. Weenie sending more zombies. I think that Seraphin's already a zombie. He can't be revived anymore. He is zombie Seraphin. He already turned. Alright, I gotta pay attention to the North Pass. Yeah, the problem is with the zone absolutely swarming with zombies, it's really difficult to clear the zone enough to be able to have a meaningful revive. And I could drop you guys a Tory Talker, sure. There we go. More zombies coming in, and that was just from the Storyteller. Thanks, Storyteller. Alright, so the door is built. I'm going to forbid it. Forbid this one too. And I'm going to have everyone take a breather, go restrict, go more in the passing of our dear friend. Oh, but nope. There is a siege. Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about this siege, because they are in the middle of hell. And in fact, I'm going to use a little bit of advice I had from before. Where is that? There it is. Whoop. There we go. I just made all the animals on the map crazy. And I also, Witsy just sent a transport pod crash. Bowman. It's gonna, because there's almost no case I can even rescue Bowman here, I bet it's an amazing pawn. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good pawn. I was right. It's just the way it goes. It's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Yep. That's what happens. Alright, so I have not been doing this biorefinery for a long time. Oh, that is support heavy. I can't put it there. Bummer. I'm just going to fill that back in and put it here. Yes. More zombies coming in from Mine of the Forgotten. Zombie Yorkies. Okay. Inspiration. Russell now has a shoot frenzy. My pirates are attacking other pirates. I could try to rebuild this wall fast. Yeah, that would not be a terrible idea. In fact, Nugget needs rest, but Nugget, you are going to be unrestricted. I'm going to be hand-holding you the whole time, because now I've let too many people die. I think you should go get Bowman. I will try. And then we have a passing overhead, trader. Who's my warden? Not Damien anymore. Vredog, I guess? So Vredog, when you're done, talk to the exotic goods people. Alright, Zarn, you are going to get a pump shotgun because the weapon that you have is just not all that effective against zombies. There's a bunch of pirates fighting out there. Nugget, try to build this wall real quick. Realizing that if we do get it built, it does put... Yeah, there we go. Witsy, what are you doing? Removing roof? Whatever, sure. The crazy animals are actually... Okay, hold on. Who constructs out here? Tadpole and Witsy. The crazy animals are doing such a wonderful job of killing everything that they're going to come my way in just a second here. Because there's nothing left to kill. So there's a bunch of crazed capybara coming my way. I don't know if I can get these walls up in time. Steel coming down from random persona. Alright, Zero, get on the other side of this wall. Sure. Why not make it just dreadful for me? I'll take it. Bog, I have no idea what you look like yet. Oh, Orbital Trader. Oh my god, so much is happening. Mr. Orbital Trader, what do I have for you? I've got prosthetic, leg, arm. I'll keep one of each. They've got tusks. Yeah. Power Claw? I don't know. I don't really need a Power Claw. Soother and Psychic Pulsar. I'll buy some more. That was fun. And more I'm not gonna buy components. Bionic Spine coming down. So I can stand up against the Horde. I like it. Now, am I going to be able to be... Yeah, I think there's enough zombies that are getting in the way. No, don't go that way. Alright, Nugget. There is a gaping hole of a wall up here that I need you to build, like, right now. But we do have the initial wall set up. Luciferium coming from Merlin. And Damien purchased the removal of Body Purist from Damien. And I think I got caught up. Ah, Damien. I didn't realize you were here. You almost died, friend, but I rallied and we saved you. Alright, so this door can be left open for now. No, Nugget, I don't think you're getting there in time. I think this is another swarm of animals that we're just not going to be able to stop. So let's close this door. Like, actually close it. I like how they all beeline for it. Re-restrict to stay home. Mr. Bog. Let's let you use the cave systems. This cave system's coming really in handy. And, you all know the deal. 15 minutes, and if you haven't said anything in the last 15 minutes and you're a subscriber, and you want Bog, this Pyromaniac Abrasive Crafter, to be yours for the low price of just typing a message, go ahead and type a message. And a raid relationship. So there's an uncle of VTech coming in. These all are brawlers, so rip to the brawlers. Hyperweave coming down from Flying Nostril. And, Nugget, I'm going to have to repair this door. Maybe I'll have people sort of sitting ready to shoot if I need to. Casey just got better at crafting. Bog where? Okay, Bog's almost... Bog safe. Good. Alright, so they stopped wanting to bust my walls down. But, oh boy, these raiders... You know what? I have enough zombies in here that the raiders are going to have a bit of a problem. Alright, you all can go bye-bye. Construction botched. I don't like seeing that. Nugget. Let's repair the rest of the walls. I probably need a double wall here. I probably need it... Like, we wouldn't have had Damien get mauled to death, or near to death, if I had a double wall. Let's forbid that. Oh, these melee mercs. You are so dumb. Why show up with melee weapons? Colonist needs names. Bog needs name. Alright, so I gave you enough of a little warning, I think. Let's go reset eligibility and roll it. True! Hey, congratulations, True. You're now Mr. Bog. Name Q. True Sellites. So here is what you are. You are a pyromaniac, abrasive, crafter. I do believe that actually makes you the best crafter at this point, even though Case D is crafting. So I'm going to have you guys split the difference. I'll have both of you craft. So on these, what are your skills at? Case D, you are 13 and you're 11. So I'll just have all these clothing be 10 plus. And that way either of you could make it. And we won't compete for best crafter. We'll just have you cooperate. Oop, that's the wrong 10. But you are a pyromaniac, so I might hook you up with pyromaniac weapon unless you remove that trait. Oh, just this puny steel door between me and death. Let's go repair that door a little bit. Have I tried bows yet? No. I have not yet tried bows, but I do have a smithy here. So let's go... Wow, I can only make short bows, but let's go make a short bow with one of these 10 plus crafters and bring it to the temp crafting. Tadpole, would you be so kind? Cremian, we tried bows already and attracted. So people were saying that the zombie mod actually has been patched, and now with the updated patch, so the meleers are fleeing. No surprise to anyone. With the updated patch, it actually helps out. It keeps it silent. Disease infection. Damien has an infection in his torso. He also needs an ear. But that's a different matter. Cheese. Let's go tend to Damien. I should keep the corpses that I want to butcher in here. So it's called a butchery. And don't allow rotten. And have it be for animal corpses that are not zombies. So that's kind of an... Okay, zombie corpses has their own designation. So just no insects, I guess. I do have free animal farm from that pulsar, yeah. Alright, so the short bow's done. That was quick. True cranked it out. Alright, I am updating some of the base here. So zombies are making all these zombie capybara, which sort of sucks. True is now a fast learner, and more zombies are spawning from Joko. Joko Ono. You sent me zombies. That was a terrible joke. Alice is researching. Real nice. I should probably also have dead power around here. I'm going to stick it under the sculptor table, just so that we can turn off the machining table and the smithy when we need to. Well, the orbital strike came at a cost. I killed a whole lot of them and lost my tunnel. Actually, you know what? It would be possible... Yeah, let's... It would be possible to maybe make the door with none of them watching, and then be able to clear this out, which would be good. Damien is now industrious, and Zarn is now a jogger. So the idea here is that we will turn this into our chem fuel refinery. We'll just have a biorefinery here. I'm going to have to illuminate it so that we're not working in the dark. I have to make sure not to bring power too far north because I don't want the power cables too close to the chem fuel. And then we'll have a butchery to be able to butcher the zombies right here. So it's like very streamlined process of making chem fuel. Go burn those bodies before they turn into zombies. It's easier said than done, because it's nighttime and everyone's sleeping. You have an infection, Damien. In fact, bed rest, top priority for everybody. Steel coming down from Light Void. Ooh, so many zombies. Look at that. There's just too many. I'm gonna have to, like, purge them with fire. Uranium from TX Swee. Texas, Sweden? I'm trying to figure out what that name means. I'm gonna suspend Butcher Creature for a bit, because we just have a lot of meat and I don't have space for any more. I'm gonna need a flamethrower. You know, I'm gonna need, like, Purging Heretic. I don't know. I don't know how to do... The amount that I need done is kind of ridiculous. It needs to stop raining is what it needs to do. If I had a giant forest fire, I'd be fine. Hyperwave coming down from Weenie. Thanks, Weenie. Definitely need to make something nice out of this hyperwave that I've been accumulating. In fact, oh, wow, I just teleported. And it does make me realize I should probably check to make sure I'm careful about the ingredients I use. So I don't want to use hyperweave on just any piece of clothing. So I'm going to remove hyperweave from the clothing queue here. Cabo hats we'll make out of bear leather or cloth. No, just cloth. Dusters, no hyperweave. Cheese's ex-lover. No, why would I possibly invite an ex-lover into the community? I know one of you bought that, and I feel bad, but... Yeah, no. Big old no thank you. Oh, Derry, it's your last Sunday stream. That's too bad. Well, thanks for the zombies. You can go ahead and tank your karma, I guess. Sorry, Power Music. That was yours. Yeah, I think you can understand why I wouldn't want to just go ahead and invite a an ex in. It's a situation for terribleness. Uranium, more uranium. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of uranium coming down. I'm gonna have to turn that into slugs. Once I have slugs, I'll be able to really efficiently kill off these zombies. Another thing I probably need to do is to secure a better source of steel, or a renewable source of steel. Crimean just dropped from the sky. Who are you? Pretty good. Good doc. Terrible at combat. But yeah, we'll grab you. We'll recruit you. I don't know why you came from the sky naked. It's like Terminator entrance. But hey, who am I to judge? So we're getting the biorefinery up, and we're gonna get the butchery up. Ash is telling me to refund the coins. I can't affect chance. It's not my fault. They were a spurned lover. Damien, you're almost over your cyanide addiction. I'm not exactly sure how you became an addict, though. I still haven't really worked that out. Now, Zarm is a transhumanist. Do you even have transhuman parts? No, you don't. Well, I'm going to have to work that out. Incompetent cook. Who? I guess we could hypothetically have an incompetent cook. So, my bad. Wow, a nice chunk of plasteel coming down as well. Awesome. Okay, so now that Nugget... Whoa! Nugget is already doing something dumb. I clicked on him and saw that he had queued up some terrible run. Which means, wow, Witsy's already out here. And I didn't even notice. Alright, let's get you guys inside. So they were trying to get to the door. Oh my god, that could have been really bad for Witsy. They were trying to get to the door, going the super unbelievably suicidal long way. Nugget's still trying to do that. I'm actually not entirely sure why they're let out like this. And let's try again. Good luck. Oh, thanks. In fact, Casey, you're closest to the mortar. Let's set it up for incendiaries. I know it is raining, but I don't really care. Alright, Witsy, get to cover. I have to re-restrict the colonists again. They're actually restricted. They were just trying to get somewhere where they shouldn't be. Alright, granite blocks. We're going to go grab those and build that wall, door, whatever it is. These guys, I think, are coming up north, and they're just going to hit this big swarm. Poor raiders. I don't honestly feel that bad. So now Nugget is getting that constructed, and there's really not a lot to stop me from doing it. So another thing I need to do is just clear this out, this junk between my walls. Why are the pawns all the way off there, then? So they were probably trying to butcher these animals, and they found it as a valid path to go all the way around, out, in, and here, which was a valid path, but not something I wanted them to do. So, you're having a bit of a war here. Oh, no, I missed. Alright, let's save our shelves. It was a nice try. Yeah, valid path doesn't mean smart path, as Derry points out. That's absolutely correct. What is a valid path and what is a smart path can be very, very different. Jailbreaker, because of a psychic withdrawal. Damien. Damien, you're already so hurt. How far do you think you're going to get? Like 5 feet. I mean, I feel bad, but it's 5 feet. You know, you're not even gonna get meds for that. Zarm, you're a doctor? I guess you are. You are a criminal surgeon. Oh, that doesn't make me feel good. Crimean is getting put in the prison, the teeny prison. I really ought to do something about making that larger. Who is the relationship in the raid? Sister of VTech. And she's very dead. Kadath is apparently the sister? No, yeah, I don't know. Hold on. Whoa. Yeah, VTech's sister. Oh, yeah, VTech's sister is here. Oh, she's retreating, though. She's okay. She's making it out. Her name is Nightbot. Re-restrict Nugget. Good call. Although it should be a lot safer. What I need to do is forbid that door. It's what, 7 in the morning? Is it dark? No, it's light there. Okay. More zombies coming in from Landfear. And our zombie count is up to 127. It's getting back up again. Nightbot comes in every now and then, pays us a visit. So I think what I really want to do is clear out my kill box first. I have a lot of people going for recreation and meals, so I do have a lot of people in the area. I'm going to shrink my my non-meat stockpile because I'm going to have meat that otherwise will spoil. And non-meats can last a bit longer. I really need to work out a proper storage for important stuff like Luciferium. Steel coming down from TX. Alright, so Damien is major break. Let's go administer beer. And, yeah, administer beer. Architect leg coming down. Wow! Tom? I have no idea who needs that. Well, Cheese would probably want it. It would free up a bionic leg. So let's give it to Cheese first, and then give that other leg to Zarm, who's a transhumanist. Oh, actually, Zarm is a transhumanist jogger. Let's give it to Zarm. Get him... what is your stats? Oh, you're super melee, though. That's a bit of a problem. Yeah, so I'm going to stick with my original. If I need someone shot in a distance... Pirate Merchant coming. Don't know if I need anyone sold, but we'll take a look. Vredog. You were, I think, trying to recruit people. Let's see how close they are to be recruited. 10, 2... Oh, they're hitting my doors. Bad rat. So one thing I was saying is, I've got a lot of, okay, Zero, Russell. Cheese will do this later. I don't want you to miss out on this. VTech, all you guys, let's clear out the southern kill box. I could buy rhinos, that'd be weird. What can I sell? I can sell liver and some of these totally ruined, utterly terrible weapons. That's about it. Man, they really don't want much. I could sell some of the beer. I feel bad because you all sent it to me, so maybe I won't. I have some Luciferium, but I don't have a whole lot of money. I'm trying to save up for stuff that I might need for the ship later or something like that. Ooh, you have food poisoning. So yeah, no, never mind. You're not fighting. How about everybody come on, join? Alright, so some of these still have a little bit of shells left. So let's get them powered back on to help thin the crowd. True wants me to check his stats. Sure. So you're a crafter first and foremost. You have some intellect and art, but those are your stats right there. Pentupian sent me a mad boomalope. Let me keep my eye on the ball though. So Happy Pants is cooking. True, you look like you have food poisoning, so I'm gonna let you go. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna tell you to grab a pumpy. But I don't need to draft you for that. So as far as I could tell, that is the everybody that's in this zone here. So I'm gonna go ahead and Nugget again. I'm gonna unrestrict you, have you haul this monkey away, and close that door behind you. Everybody else can go. No, actually, you can't go. You're all gonna go north. And we're going to clean out the tunnels here that got problematic. Alright, taking a look at Stay Close. So the Stay Close zone... Is this safe? Is it safe to go Stay Close? It will be in just a moment. Now it's safe to go Stay Close. Sort of. Not the tunnels, but we'll have a lot of shooters there. So now I can lift the restriction, set it to stay close, and we'll be good. Alright, Nugget, let's have you join the fight. Oh, vomit everywhere. So gross. Witsy, you are trying to go here because you want to remove roof. So I definitely have to do ignore roof zone. I don't want you going somewhere dumb. Repair granite door. Yeah, that you can do. Here's my crazy boomalope. Psychic Emanator coming down. Wow, I'm going to have Psychic Emanators everywhere, aren't I? So let's check the current zones. I'll zoom all the way out. So the Psychic Emanator conveniently really truly misses the hospital. So maybe we reinstall this one to try to cover the kill bot. Oh no, it's not going to really work. We'll put one here. And put one here. So this one will cover the hospital and the farm while we're working. Do the Psychic Emanator stack? I don't believe they do, no. But you want good coverage for it. Alright, so forbid this door. Let's clean the tunnels out. They're getting a little close. Cheeky monkeys trying to take a bite. Does super immune slow down the infection rate? I don't think so. Last minute Tory Talker, you guys are requesting? Sure. Good. So this last event will be obviously very, very nice to me, right? Oh boy. So, yeah, this last event, only good things can come of it, I think. So here's the thing. The stay close zone does include these walls, so I'm going to have them include these walls as well, and I'm just going to have to be careful about not going outside. We have a lot of repairs to do. We have a lot of everything to do. I'm going to unforbid all the internal doors, keeping the external doors still forbidden. So let's go do that. So if I keep these doors forbidden, we are allowed to stay anywhere within the confines of the base and stay safe. Damien, you're no longer staggeringly ugly. Well, you know, you're kind of missing an ear, so you're still disfigured. But I'll work on that. Gold coming down from Landfear, and medicine for Puppet Muncher. In case I have to remove any bits from people. Yeah, I have to do that a lot. Another thing I really ought to do is to try to improve the situation of the prisoners, because they are in a really ugly environment, and it makes it harder to recruit them when they are. I'm going to temporarily switch my research around to carpet. And then also, anyone that has research... So, Tadpole, I'm not going to have you be a researcher anymore. Not True, or not Casey. But Alice is my best miner. Oh, this is terrible. All my researchers are really good miners. So, Witsy and Alice, I'm going to have you be the chief researchers because you can go full-time. Zoom out and... You know what? I just noticed it's not stupidly raining anymore. So let's immediately take advantage of this and incendiary the hell out of everything. Wow. Okay. At the prospect of being able to shell things, Witsy just had a heart attack. Alright, let's get Witsy in bed. Nugget, you're usually constructing things. How about destroying things? Sorry, Witsy. I was going to have it be you, but, oh my goodness. Alright, I definitely want to hit this, because they're all stacking up on my walls. God, I'm so used to it just being permanently raining. It's so gross. Alright, Witsy, get to bed. How bad is this? Painful heart attack? You're 25 years old. You're way too young to be broken. Heartbroken. Damien, rest until you're healed, and I'm going to anesthetize you again. maybe forcibly administer beer, and then anesthetize you. Trying to keep him from having mental breaks, because mental breaks, I would need to wall up my base, basically, to prevent him from going crazy and hurting himself. We got a siege relationship, a bunch of grandfathers of people coming in. Cheese, 10 to Witsy. And then I'm going to break up a siege. Speaking of the siege, Nugget. You wanted to burn people? There's your Burn King Zomber. Hit his silly baller cap. Let him know how dumb he looks in that. Well, nice try, but no. Hunter lacks range weapon. Damien, okay. I'll have to fix that. Man, a lot of bodies. Repairing these walls that got orbital bombarded. I am currently holding... Okay, this makes me feel very unsafe. So these capybara are, like, probably going to turn. And I'm hauling it to the butchery. Problems with this, I see. Alright, I'm gonna forbid that butchery and haul this little sucker back outside where he can't immediately turn and eat me. And in fact, what I'll do is I'm just gonna blanket forbid all these corpses, because that would absolutely be devastating, is to, like, haul in meat and have it just, like... Oh, you know what we could do? Are you a cook? You're not a cook. I could just butcher them on the spot, but even that has its dangers. So the ones that aren't zombie, this capybara can turn. Alright, so Witsy, you're no longer heart attacked. Whatever happened with the siege? Almost hit the shells. That would have been really nice. Mbash, thanks for the sub, man. Let's try to hit their shells. That would be hilarious. Oh, they're assaulting. They got pissed. Yeah, come on, assault me. Good shelling, man. Good shelling, Nugget. Want to double the outer west and north wall? Yeah, I think what I need to do is exactly that. I need to have fallback walls. So I need to have like one set of wall and then another set of wall, just in case something happens. Walls break, walls get destroyed. It gives me a little bit of wiggle room to not, you know, die terribly by being eaten like some people have been. So here's my fallback walls. Witsy, I have you here to burn some corpses, because those capybara, the rest of these are zombies. So if they're dead and they're zombie animals, they're not going to come back as zombies again. That's just not how it works. But these two capybara here, we're going to turn, I think. Unless their brains were destroyed. Oh, you know what? This capybara's head was decapitated. Probably this one, yeah, this one too. So they couldn't have turned. My bad. I didn't check that. The game is set up that if there is no brain, they don't turn. But just capybaras don't have like a decapitated pixel art or whatever. Seems to me like, ooh, wow, yes. Let's actually keep shelling with the fire. True. Who's our Alice is our night owl, right? But you're sleeping. Huh, alright. Well, Zarm? I'm gonna have you man the mortar and try to hit right here. That'd be nice. When in doubt, burn it all. So yeah, Trek from the other series would definitely become a zombie. It's kind of an ongoing joke. He's always the first one to die in pretty much every situation. Fangface enemy steal. True is now a careful shooter. And these raiders are doing me a big old favor. Trying to group up all these zombies. Let's try to hit the zombie bears. So now I guess that these things aren't possibly going to turn on me. I can allow. Why did everyone just... Oh, their grandparent died. Well, he shouldn't have been a freaking raider. So I do have to be very careful about this dump stockpile for the butchery, because I think these guys will have the tendency to grab bodies that are turnable, and that's super scary, as I've previously proven. But we'll allow animal corpses in there that are fresh. Alright, pretty much everything's on fire. And we've done our... We've ran out of shells, so... Wow, that is crazy fun. Setting zombies on fire like that. I obviously have a lot more fires to set. In fact, we've got some pillars to rebuild. Light Void sending me gold. When Grandpa turns into a zombie, see if they have a relationship and a debuff. Alright, yeah, sure, we'll do. Let's see... What was it, Zarm's grandfather? No? Who had the grandparent? I don't even know anymore. In the name of science. Yeah, maybe when they come back to from death. Oh, was it Alice's? No. I think it was actually Witsy's, but I don't know who it is. It was someone named Provogo. Listen to all that whimpering thing. Alright, where is Provogo? I don't know where he is. Are you it? Tamara, Yakov, William Gates. It's really hard to figure this out. I guess if I could click social, it will be more obvious. I suppose what I could do is just wait to see if Witsy still has that debuff. And my guess is yes. My guess is yes, but I could be wrong. Are all these guys naked? I just have naked prisoners. No wonder they don't like me. Fangface sending more steel, and Joko sending more steel for the karma. Damien, how you doing? 83%. And True has asthma. I didn't actually realize that asthma was something you could get from aging in this game. That is a surprise. And not a welcome one. Oh, apparently he has asthma in real life, so yay! My art mimics real life. Lung coming down from Crimson Rust. Crimson Rust trying to hook you up with a lung. Alright, let's go ahead. Right lung. Sure, right lung. And then give you meds and have you rest. Maybe all those prisoners just like me a lot because they're all naked? You know, they do. What I really ought to do is caravan some pants in there for them. But I think my my tailor... Let's queue up to 2 for each. KC, what I really need to do actually is to make sure that my tailors don't have other higher priorities, so that they're just smithing and crafting, tailoring, whatever. All right, so True, you've got the bad lung. Let's go fix it. And Elm sending another lung. So you are going to get right and left lungs installed. More zombies from Dairy Thog. Oh, they're boars. Okay. I just heard something fighting. Oh, they were fighting a tortoise. And wood from James for more karma. And Damien's on a Psychite binge. No, we can't allow this. He is 83%. Alright, intervention, guys. Intervention. He's 83% recovered from his addiction. So I can't let him binge. So I just have to jump him like gang style. Man, Damien, I feel so bad for you. Your pawn has gone through terribleness. Cookie Bunny, thanks for the warning about the uptime. Time flies with you all. So, I guess I'll wrap this up with Damien being unconscious and me having blown up my walls, repaired the walls, lost a true friend, and have a bunch of naked prisoners. If you have any tips, tricks, feedback for me, questions about the pricing, suggestions in that, just drop me a line. For all the so many people that tipped bits and subscribed, thank you so very much. You are how I survive as a channel. If you are interested, Kenshi on the Rim airs Friday and Wednesdays, and then of course Pantheon on Saturdays. So if you haven't checked out any of those streams, they are also TwitchToolkit streams, and they are tons of fun. In fact, one of my patrons who's an artist has been making a creature pack, so the Kenshi on the Rim series will have a bunch of Kenshi creatures in it, which will be very, very cool. Creating mods. And I actually created some mods myself for that series as well. And I'm going to stick around a little bit after the stream so that I can chat with all of you. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you all later. Adios.